Good day everyone, I'm Clardian Stojo and I'm here to explain my own understanding on the social contract theory. Social theory contract is an essential that views a personal morals or socio-political obligations as something that which are dependent upon a contract or agreement to form a society in which, in my opinion, why do people need to form society? What is the purpose of society? In many movies and books that I read, when one modern man is stranded in an island, he reverts to being what they say the primal form of man, where the survival is priority, morals and what you like doesn't matter. You will do everything to survive, especially in the in a closed circle environment when you have many peoples and resources are limited. They say that no matter even if every one of you is the same, you will be degraded to kill each other, to feed on each other when your life is dependent on. It's why society is essential for us as to not have a eternal chaos upon when we are living in this world. These social contracts bind us in such a way that we are obligated to do it, because it not just binds us, it also binds everybody around us. So you will not be alarmed, you will not be in constant doubt that you will be cheated, because there are political powers that are governed to uphold these social contracts. That's why as an animal, we have a herding, as mammals, we have a herding instinct to form a group to be more secure. And by forming a group, we are having a more larger pool of larger pool of manpower to do everything. Even if you can farm, you can buy from those farmers. That's why it is essential for a society. It's inevitable for a society to do before. And now we should discuss how these societies are being governed and how did we came from God to this social theory. In the earliest times, man is obliged as a creation of gods to do his biddings, to do his orders. That's why it's in the earliest, we have in the books, we have the mythological age where the gods reside upon the land and live with the humans, and their orders are something that humans should be obliged, and their whims are to be sustained no matter what the consequences. It was demeritable for those that they are ruled. We have the many Greek, Egypt. We can derive from those stories, as well as the Bible. That's why we have the Ten Commandments. This can be what we can say the basis structure of the commands that society should follow. Then we transition it from, because realistically we can listen to the gods personally, we can reach them. We transition to a person who is appointed to God, who can be say that someone that is the only person that God is talking to as his representative, the chosen ones. They are elevated to be the ones to govern in God's stead. That's why we have the king's divine right. It states that for many monarchs in ancient times, their justification to the rule that they are personally appointed by God. That's why they are better than everybody else, and they should be the one to lead. We can say examples from the mandate of heaven in China, in Europe. Before the age of enlightened man, many kings are can be said to be appointed by God as their reasoning. And then we transition to this now we call social contract theory, where we don't need someone to be elected by God, but someone elected by the people to represent and choose to make decisions for the whole group. That's why we have social contract theory. Let's talk about Thomas Hobbes. We can say that in his own opinion that humans are a chaotic being. They are personally bad. So we need to form a society, and we need to have one authority that will hold rein to the pack. His words are what the pack should follow. We can say this concept in his book, the Leviathan, the dictator that holds all the opinion in the society. Next one. Disagreed with this, that he say that we are tabula rasa, or in a blank state. We have no inherent anger. That we should have all the freedom, and by having this freedom, we can explore ways to make our lives better and the lives of the community better. He believes that in the limited government, which promotes the freedom of, or the interests of its citizens, is what should a society should take form. The people also have the power to overthrow its government if it says that it doesn't conform to its original purpose and shies away from its duty to do the interests of the citizens. Rawls, however, disagrees with Locke, and he believes that all this freedom will came down to what Hobbes saying society will be. He believes that men are good, and by forming society, the society can be a construct that corrupts the men. Society, men good, society bad. He believes that the ideal form of society is that the general will of the people, not your interests, but all the interests of the community will be prioritized over above everything. That will be the most ideal form of society for G.J. Ross. We can see in these theories that it reflects the common state of the world. We can generalize it as Hobbes' way of society can be what the countries like North Korea, the dictatorship, the Locke way of society can be conformed to democracy, and Rawls' way of society can be to communism. So we can see now why these countries are different to us. Many people say that why does the North Korea people don't try to liberate themselves? Many West and other countries view that they have the power to do that, but they don't. We can see in the social contract theory that they willingly give up their freedom to the authority, the Leviathan. In the North Korea, their only way of how society can function is by giving up all their freedom to the authority. That's why it's very contrast to what's our countries here that are inheriting democracy. We can fathom why they can't overthrow the North Korea government. That's because their society is inherently construct in that way. And also in the communism that the general interest is prioritized, we can now understand why they are willing to give up self-interest for the betterment of the community. By understanding these theories, we understand how different governments are governed and how different societies was formed. Thank you very much for listening.